Hello YouTube. So this is going to be my first video of the reloading bench. This is Northwest Reloader. It's going to show you my setup here. I'm going to start with a press. We have a Hornady classic press. This cost me about $148. So there's some cheaper presses. I also have this guy right here, which is another $50, and it comes with one large tube and one small tube for primers. It's pretty much what you do is you put the primer tube in here with the primers cup facing up, so the anvil is facing towards you. You raise the ram, and then there's a cup holder that actually goes into here, gets the primer, and then you seat it just like that. Second thing that I'm going to show you is going to be the lineman trimmer. I converted it from manual to drill. This has been through roughly 2,500 pieces. The next thing that I'm going to show you is this guy here. This is, if you're going to do some small batches, like batches of 20 or 50, I'd recommend getting something like this. However, if you are going to be doing more batches, like 100, 400, 500, 1,000, get something like this. Case Prep Duo. There's also a Hornady Case Prep Trio. I like this. It has a nice trigger here. You can actually set it, and that just spins away for you. You can actually turn this. Hold on. Difficult to do with one hand. There we go. So it looks like a drill, like so. This guy right here actually comes off, and it's the same size as this right here. So you can actually put this drill or Hornady Case Prep Duo on here and trim your cases at a fairly low speed, rather than a drill which is fairly aggressive on some low stages. Right here is your Lee powder measure. I believe this is $25. I bought it as I was loading about 3,000 rounds, 2,000, 223, 556, and 1,009 millimeter, rather than individually weighing them on the Hornady scale. This works a lot better. And if you're doing things in masses, if you can throw by volume and get an average of 10 or even 20 throws out of this, it is fairly accurate. However, there's a downside. Flake powder and most ball powder that I've ran across do tend to leak out. So if you're willing to lose a little bit of powder and get a lot of cases done, I would go with this. I've heard mixed reviews on RCBS and Hornady powder throwers, which are significantly more expensive. I would say about 4 times more expensive. Usually they're about $89, $99 to $100. The next thing I got is a set of Frankfurt Arsenal digital calipers with a Hornady ogive measure. This is helpful in actually measuring your ogive, as well as taking your case overall length in your rifle, such as this is your 223 556, and helping you get a little bit more accuracy out of your rifle. I also have the primer pocket swager from RCBS, bullet puller. I have 223 Hornady dies, 9mm Luger, 10 millimeter, 40 Smith & Wesson, and 308 Winchester. And as you can see right there, there's some 40 Smith & Wessons that are ready to be sized and prepped. What I also have for some book information is the Hornady manual. I actually have it on my cell phone, and I also have it hard copy as well. Next thing you want to do or get, or that I got, are some bins. So we have a few stages here. This is your fired, and these are 3 times fired brass, by the way. I do keep track of them. This is sized brass that needs to be trimmed, and primer pockets need to be cleaned, swaged. Flash hole needs to be uniformed in order for these to go to final cleaning and then go to this right here. Keep in mind that this is not the 2,000 cases that I was talking about. I actually have roughly 2,000 pieces that are fully loaded and in storage right now, waiting to be used at a later date. But I also have about, I'd say between these 2 pieces, this bucket here, this, and then 3 of these full of brass that's already prepped. I would say I have a good 750 to 850 cases, which is going to be strictly used for plinking. I have preferences on my competition brass that I make for when I go out shooting competition with friends. I do not do actual matches, but I make friendly competition rounds to keep my cost on the low. I use Lake City brass or Hornady brass. Some people use Nosler, some people use Winchester. Kind of depends up to you. But the Lake City brass I find fairly frequently out on the range, and it's free, so I'm going with that. This other stuff is mixed head stamps, PMC, Aguila, various other brands, Federal, Winchester, etc. But that's about it for my reloading bench. I got some reloading tools there in the back. As you can see, some adjustable wrenches, some scissors, some screwdrivers, a loading block. I also use the old 9mm cases that come in the package for the Remingtons. I use those. I got quite a bit of those. I also use the old Blazer stuff. They're great for loading blocks for 223 and 9mm. But other than that, that is my setup. The next video I will be showing is going to be of my rifle. So again, like and subscribe. Gonna have some more content coming very soon. We're gonna be doing some powder tests between 2 powders, much like Johnny's reloading bench. Test some accuracy. Hopefully I don't need a new barrel like he did in his videos a few years ago, but yeah, we're gonna get started on that. So come join me, watch, like, subscribe, have some fun, and enjoy reloading.